Thanks for tuning in. You're watching Chris Adventure Gamer. I'm your host, Daniel the Paladin.
And I'm Alex Thoreau.
And we're going to be doing another Advent calendar this year. This is December 1st. Depending on what time I get this thing edited, I'm not sure if it'll be actually uploaded tonight, which is December 1st, or if it'll be uploaded December 2nd. Hopefully it gets edited tonight. But we have the Silent Storm with 24 exciting riddles.
Yes.
So this is the level beginner, so hopefully we'll have better luck than we did last year. Some of those riddles were pretty tough. Also, we have some festivities in the back. If you notice, our Christmas lights, the Christmas tree's up again, celebrating our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. So it's awesome, and I'm glad that you guys are tuning in with us. What we're going to be doing for the first 7 days, we're going to be running a contest. And so all you have to do is email me at christianadventuregamer@gmail.com. Gmail.com. I have so many different email addresses I have to remember which one I'm saying. christianadventuregamer@gmail.com. And in the subject line, put Christmas with Korra, because we're giving away a copy of Korra Quest to one lucky participant. You do have to be a subscriber to win, so if you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit the little bell notification so you know when we're posting another video. Also, each person that comments on a video each day, their name is going to go into the stocking we got back here. And on December 24th, we're going to draw one lucky name for a gift certificate to Game Nerds. So if you want to be entered into that, it's most likely going to be 25. If we can do more than 25, we would love to do more than 25. So, but yes, Korra Quest, Christmas with Korra. In the body of the email, go ahead and put your name and mailing address. We're not going to give that to anybody. It's only for the sole purpose that we can just get this shipped out. Because if we don't ask for it ahead of time, no one comments and no one wins. So we want to make sure people get this, because this would be a great gift to have with your kids on Christmas morning. All right, enough with that. Let's go ahead and crack this baby open. Watch out, got a knife.
Oh.
I have to be careful how I open this too. It's going to give us a lucky decoder. And as you're looking at me opening this, I can actually change my screen view, and you can see us ripping it open here. I actually had the liberty of picking this up from Gen Con. Just wad that up over there. And bringing it home. Obviously, last year I was scrambling to get a copy of the, what was that one? The Golden Book, I think is what it was called.
Yeah.
Yep. So I want to make sure I actually had one for Christmas time this year. So we'll open this up.
Ooh.
And then we got two booklets here. We got the help guide, and we have a decoder. We're missing the, they're up here. So hopefully they break off. This is definitely more of a matte finish. It's definitely not glossy like it was last year. So.
I don't think those rip off.
Oh no. So, alright, well, stand by as we get some suggestions. There's a bunch of symbols on the back. So I think that's neat. I can't remember if there was symbols on the back last year. But let's go ahead and get this thing cut up. Alright, there's one. I'm not really cutting it straight, but as long as it fits through the holes here, that's all that matters. Alright, so we got yellow, blue, and red. Help if I put it in the right color. So then we got this here, like that. Hopefully that's how it works. If not, it goes this way. But I think it's going to go this way. Wait, these are upside down, aren't they? Maybe. Let's look at the book. Storybook, help book, instructions maybe. Oh, no, backwards. Yep. Silly me. That's what I get. That's what I get for doing it. 1 year at a time. now that we got the decoder ready, let's go ahead and jump into the advent calendar. Let's see if there's anything we're needing to know about this game. There's the riddle book. So Alex, do you mind reading this?
I will try. The harsh ice desert of the South Pole stretches almost indefinitely. Nothing but glittering ice crystals and white expanse as far as the eye can see. The whole area is silent, stark, and deserted. Well, actually not the whole area. There, in the middle of this icy wasteland, stands a single isolated house. Actually, the word house might be misleading, because this is probably the strangest building you could ever imagine. It looks as though it could not decide whether to be a castle or a factory. Huge half-timbered walls surround the extensive, sprawling site. Spiral staircases wind around crooked towers. Oriels jut out of the craziest places. Ropes are stretched around the building along which pulleys rattle up and down. Above all of this madness, countless chimneys tower over the building, stretching up into the air in a disorderly manner. A hiker, should he ever get lost in this remote area, would probably stand open-mouthed and stare in amazement at this truly surprising sight, not least because of the magnificent fir trees that thrive in huge plant pots right in front of the building. Perhaps he would thoughtfully pluck a few icicles from his beard and mutter, "Goodness gracious, how do the trees manage to survive in such bitter, biting cold?" But firstly, a hiker would never happen to pass by this particular spot of the South Pole. And secondly, this is no ordinary building. Of course, it could only be Santa Claus's workshop, and, as you know, he has some surprising tricks at his disposal. Inside, it's very busy, as it is to be expected in December. There is crafting and carpentry, baking and sewing, painting and varnishing, and above all hangs the delicious scent of oven-fresh gingerbread and cinnamon stars. Hundreds of employees in numerous departments are working hard to ensure all the gifts are ready for the Christmas festivities.
Looks like they're getting all ready here. Like, they got toys, looks like a workshop, they got chocolate-covered pretzels, chocolate-covered cookies. So I'll show you this. You can see here, they got hammer and nails, the little toy car, noisemaker. Alright, sorry.
No, you're fine. You are one of these employees. You have been employed here for many years and love this time of year. Everyone is really focused on their jobs, and the zeal and the anticipation is almost palpable. You are working hard at your workbench, carefully making the most wonderful children's toys. You screw together a wooden rocking horse and lovingly smooth out the last splinters with sandpaper. Putting the toy aside, you head to the side table to get a steaming hot cup of tea when rums! A tremendous vibration hits the building. Wrenches, hammers, and nails fall from the bench, banging and clinking together. The ground trembles and seems to roll under your feet. Desperately, you try to hold on to something, but everything falls, sliding and rolling over the floor. In a panic, you crawl under your workbench and hide your head in your arms. What on earth is happening? In addition to the earthquake, a violent snowstorm suddenly seems to sweep over the building, shaking the wooden planks. How can this be? This morning there was absolutely nothing to indicate such a change in weather, and now suddenly huge amounts of snow are falling from the heavens. With sudden realization, you rush across the swaying floor to the window and secure the wooden shutters. You don't know how long it will withstand the mass of snow, though. Then you duck back to your workbench, protecting yourself from falling objects as best as you can. When the earthquake seems to subside somewhat, you venture out into the hallway where chaos reigns. Your colleagues run around in a mad panic. What has happened? Was that an earthquake? What should we do? That's no normal snow. Fear and helplessness are spreading. Benno, an older colleague, comes up to you and reminds you that you are the company's safety officer. Gosh, that's correct. You had completely forgotten. Normally your task consists of showing the others, once a year, where to find the first aid kit and to train them in what to do in case of a purely theoretical fire. Who could have guessed that there would have ever been a situation like this? We have to prevent panic from breaking out here in the corridors. Benno's words tear you from your thoughts. Shall I take the others to the staff room in the basement? It's reasonably safe there. You should look for the boss and find out what's going on here. You nod uneasily and watch, stunned as your colleague shepherds the staff in the direction of the stairs. As he leaves, he turns to you again. And remember that in a few minutes the locking mechanism will kick in. Good luck. Luck? You'll need it. You rush back to your workroom and hastily clear space on your table to spread out the worn plan of the workshop. Which is the quickest way to Santa's office? Your gaze wanders over the floor plan. As always, you remember at how large the building is. So many rooms. Suddenly, you stop. What did Benno actually mean by locking mechanism? You muse. The words don't really mean anything to you. Dimly, you remember a safety training course where there was a talk of emergency situations in which all the doors to the workshop would automatically lock. That's right, and there would be hidden clues in each room with which to open the doors again. It has some kind of safety precaution, and you just had to know how to read the clues. However, as far as you can remember, this complete lockdown has never occurred before. It's quite possibly that this is just one of the countless stories that colleagues like to tell each other when the nights are long and dark. You lean warily against the wall, partly to ensure you can find a foothold again if the tremors return, but also because you suddenly feel a responsibility weighing heavy on your shoulders. It is of the utmost importance that you find out what is happening here. In the end, even Christmas could be at stake. Even if this quake doesn't damage or even destroy the workshop, things will be tight with the delivery of gifts this year. Christmas could be a big disappointment worldwide. You must find Santa. You take a deep breath. In situations such as this, you like to rely on your gut feeling, and that tells you that first of all, you should strengthen yourself so that you are prepared for the challenges ahead. Resolutely, you steer your steps towards the pantry.
Alright, December 1st.
Would you like to read that?
Are you tired of reading?
Yes.
Alright, it says the door to the pantry is slightly open. Heart pounding, you enter the room. Once inside, you falter and catch your breath. You had expected that the storm and earthquake would have messed things up in here, but the scene in front of you exceeds your fears. Many of the shelves that normally hold supplies have slipped or fallen from their fixings. Lying on the floor is a mess of broken glass, mixed in with squished and spilled food. What a sight! You are completely engrossed in contemplating the mess when the door slams and locks behind you. Immediately you hear a metallic click and a rattle. First in your room, then it seems to echo from every direction. Oh! That must be the automatic locking mechanism. Well, it was quite obvious. Obviously not an old wives' tale. That also means that all the doors of the workshop are now firmly locked. You can only hope that the hidden clues part of the story with which you can still open the doors is also true. If not, you'll probably have to make ends meet in here for a while. Please turn the page. It says food to calm your nerves. Code bring big from big to small. Oh, so that's a clue. Mm-hmm. Recently, various employees have left their ID cards lying around. If anyone finds one, please don't throw it away. That's important to know. Mm-hmm. Okay, so that. Oh, so I have to rip this out, don't I? Yeah, because that's the same second. All right. Speaking of supplies, you decide to quell the burgeoning panic with something sweet. Food to calm your nerves. Your eyes wander over the broken shelves. You are happy to see that the jars with your favorite sweets are still intact. Well, that's a good omen. As you take one of the jars off the shelf, you find your colleague's, Rudy's, employee ID card behind it. He obviously has a weakness for those sweets and left his ID here, whilst secretly snacking. You tuck it away in your pocket. When all the fuss is over, you will give it back to good old Rudy. But first of all, get the sweets. Now open door 1. Behind you will find 6 little cards, A1 through A6. There you get it. All right. So we got a picture of a lips with a arrow going to the tongue. We got looks like a storeroom, like a snack room.
Yeah.
It's like a pantry. So let's go ahead and do this. let's see here if I can find this. There we go. Let's see in there with me. Slide on top. And then there's a little drawing with a mouth with a tongue. Alright. So what we got here?
Alright, well, we have the employee ID card,
Rudy? Yep.
and then the rest of them.
We got bubblegum or jawbreakers. Okay, so we have to put them in order from big to small. Where did I see that at? Code from big to small. So we got here. That one, yep. From big to small.
Well, those two seem to be the same.
Do they?
Or, no. Take that back. Those are different colors. Some of them are different colors.
Okay. What's on the back of them? So as we look in here,
The thing that I noticed first, though, is...
there's a 3,
Yeah,
and
and it
then
looks
there's
like...
a 5. No, it's a kind of looks like a 3 or a 5.
And then I think... I feel like that was supposed to be 1,
Yeah.
maybe.
So we can try 3, 5, 1. That would be too obvious, right?
No, that's true.
Employee ID. So what's 3, 5, 1 give us? I mean, it might be too obvious, but who knows?
Yeah.
3, 5, 1. Oh, flip it upside down. Yep, because you turn it over. Alright, so then from here, it says to go down, then go over it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nope, not going to work. So from big to small. What else is in here? The tongue. Wooden toys, Rudy, Michael, Carl, hammer. So I see some apples. I see a barrel of what looks like bubblegum or jawbreakers. Chocolate heart on the wall. That's what it looks like, at least, yeah.
Yeah.
You see some pumpkins. See some kind of meat hanging, mutton, some sort. What's over here? Oh, there's a door. What else we got? Hold on. Can you see the jars in the back? Tell me what order those go in.
What do you mean?
If you notice here on the top, they're jars of these.
Mm-hmm.
How many jars are there with candy in them?
On the top, there's 4.
But we have 5 cards.
Well, there's a 5th one that's on the second shelf,
Oh,
but
is
it's
there?
sitting by itself.
Yeah, so I wonder if that one needs to go by. Like, which one is that one?
I think.
I'm gonna take a picture of it. Okay, there we can zoom in. I don't know if it's cheating or not, but. Right, so we got. One's got more, the most, right?
Mm-hmm.
Blue and red. Blue. So these aren't exactly like.
No.
They're pretty close. those roughly look like numbers, right? That looks like a 3.
Yeah.
And if we put it in, I don't think, regardless of the order that we put these in, like 5, 3, 1, it's still not going to match up on here. You can try it. Whenever you flip it over. Because you still got to go down, then go up, and then go down. So we were off the board.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not going to work. What other clues you might see in there? And these keys are colored. We got yellow, purple, and green.
There's more jars on this side.
Of candy or what?
Yeah, of candy.
Okay, what do you see?
I mean, it's just 2 jars,
Okay.
but they look like they're pretty full.
So maybe the jars is a clue. So let's do this. You can see us. Looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 4 jars. Possibly 4 jars. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jars there. And looks like there's 1, 2 jars there. So I wonder if that's a clue. So we can go 6. And what I say over here? 4? 6, 4, 2. And I flip it. There you go. So then it goes over, up, over. So no. Okay, what if we go 4, 6, 2? So it says go over, go up, and go up. No. Okay. Well, let's look at one solution. Hate to do that, but kind of stumped here. All right. So so first. All right. So first clue is treat yourself to something sweet to calm your nerves. It is annoying that the sweetie jars of the riddle cards are tightly closed. Luckily, there are 3 keys shown on the calendar page, 1st December. But which key fits the jar, and why is there colored ribbon on the keys? Obviously, I called that out. So looking at these, you have to determine which one goes to which, right? So it looks like this one's kind of like a ribbon. Looks like a ribbon.
Mm-hmm.
So can that be it? Would definitely not be this one. It has to be this one.
Yeah.
The yellow one has to go to that one. And then the purple
Looks like the 3.
Oh, yep. Looks like the 3. And then the green looks like this.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's count them. Maybe we count how many gumballs there are.
Well, they're gonna go past 9.
Are they? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep.
Maybe it has to do with the colors that are on the keys? Or, yeah.
Maybe you count the yellow gumballs in each one. You count the purple one. So this one is the purple.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the yellow, and this one is the bronze, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which would be what, red, possibly? So yellow, purple. All right. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow.
I have 2 purple.
2 purple.
And then there's 5 green.
5 green.
Mm-hmm.
So 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You said 5, and then what?
2.
Go 5, 5, 2. I don't think that'll work, but So it goes over, down, down. Yep. So what if we go? 255 is not going to work. I don't think you can try it. So we go up one, down one, up one, crescent, crescent, L. Well, that's
If it was reversed.
reverse, yeah. This is L, crescent, crescent. Okay. We're on to something though. So we have yellow, purple, green. What if we color or count the number of the colors associated with the ribbon here? So like we have yellow first, right? And then we have purple, and then we have this. So let's say red. So there's two.
Or, actually, hold on. So that says from big to small. So what if it's talking about the keys? So purple would have to go first, and then.
The purple goes here. Purple, and then the silver, and then the bronze. So then you counted the purple as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's put 6 on there. And I counted the yellow as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the green was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to go up 1, down 1, over 1, crescent, crescent.
Circle.
There we go. Good job, Alex. And so let's put 2. So we know where to go next. Awesome. All right, well, you kind of been watching us the whole time, but this is what we determined. So here, we went over, over, and back over. So then there's 2. And so if you guys didn't see, there is keys on here. We'll switch camera views. There. So it goes big, middle, smallest, and you have to find the associating keyhole to match the keys by looking at them. So yes, that was a clever one, and good thing we only had to look at one clue. So, woo! All right, well, hey, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed this quick little exit door number 1 on the Advent calendar of the Silent Storm, and stay tuned to us with this Advent calendar for the rest of the month. And make sure you email to get registered to win that copy of Core Quest, and comment on the video. Make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already. And again, your name's going to go in the stocking. Plus, there's some extra goodies in there that we might pull out every once in a while, give away. So, all right, hey, thanks for tuning in. See you guys next time.